Well, we survived the heat. I know all of you guys were playing in hot weather, and also the rain delay, which is always difficult on a football team. And I was pleased that we were able to come out of the rain delay. We were ahead 7-3 at that time, and we came out and played really at a very high level. I can't tell you why. I have no words of encouragement. I had nothing to do with the motivation of it. I'm usually pretty businesslike before a game, and so there wasn't anything that I said that encouraged the boys to come out and play the way they played. But they played extremely well. I don't know. Fordham certainly had the talent. Certainly a terrific group of guys returning, 17 starters from a playoff team and a great quarterback. But we played exceptionally well throughout the game, both on offense and defense. And it was one of those games where you were able to play a lot of people. So we got Chris Poloni in the game, our second quarterback. Cody Pittman, our third quarterback. We pretty much cleared the bench and played all of the kids that we could play. John Robertson had a superb game. He did break a bone in his hand, which is in a cast now, and it's one of those fractures where we hope it will heal rather quickly. It's his non-throwing hand. He played with this injury throughout the game. He did it in the first quarter when he grounded himself with his offhand, and he heard it crack. So we knew that he certainly had a problem with it, but our guys taped it up pretty well, and he was able to have a superb game. He was player of the week in the CAA, and threw 3 touchdown passes and ran the ball, and it just did a great job of directing our offense. And a lot of our players up front, our offensive line, stepped up and played well. We played very well defensively. I think they had minus 8 yards rushing for the game. They have a superb quarterback, and he did not have a good day. We knocked him down 3 or 4 times, and we're pretty physical with him. And overall, I'm not sure if the trip wore Fordham down a little bit, or the layoff, or the delay, or what it was, but they just didn't seem, like they were really on their game. Maybe they just picked this week to have a bad game, which was fine with me. We came out of it with a couple of injuries. Obviously, John's hand, and Corey Majors looks like he has concussion symptoms, so we think he'll probably be out for a while anyway. But other than that, it was really a game that was dominated by our defense. They gave us a chance to really get our offense back on the field and play well. Austin Calitro intercepted a bubble screen, and ran it back for about 35 yards. And Cameron McCurry also had a very nice interception, which gave us another opportunity to score. And then we had a targeting penalty, which has been overturned. I don't know if you guys have run in to the targeting penalty or not, but the call on the field is targeting, and the player must come out of the game and leave the field, and is out for the next game for a half. And we sent our tape in, and we sent a TV copy as well. And I didn't know that, I thought it was handled by our commissioner and our supervisor of officials, but it's sent to the NCAA. And they have a 5-member committee, which acted on it very quickly and said that it was not targeting. So, we lost a player for over a half, but thank goodness we have him for next week, because he's our starting free safety. But other than that, we have the week off. You guys have had open dates, know what that's like. So while it's early in the season for us, coming off of Syracuse and then a top 10 team like Fordham, it's a welcome rest for us. So coaches are on the road recruiting right now, and we're just trying to get ready for James Madison the week after. Questions? Great. No questions.
What do you do with your weekend off? Eat with us?
Yeah, I eat lunch with you guys, and off to Minnesota tomorrow. and back Saturday. So it's a good week.
Talk about going to Minnesota and picking up the Rod Crew Award for your work with bone marrow.
Well, it's obviously very humbling to receive an award that Robin Roberts and Rod Carew and I think the race car driver, number 24, Jeff Gordon won. But a lot of guys in this room helped me. I just am really picking that award up for the coaches in this room that have worked with me. Billy Swan, Coach Accorsi, Coach Gallagher. I think I've got 3 great programs that have been a part of us, and every year have a marrow drive at their school. Billy's had people that have gone on and saved lives. Jared Bonaquisti last year saved the life of one of our guys out in Chicago. And we just recently had a former player, Willie Lewis, who was a defensive nose guard. And he donated 2 days ago and saved the life of a young child. So it is really part and parcel of the 40 college football teams that work with me every year and help me. But the award is, pretty humbling experience because, Andy Talley, nobody is in with Robin Roberts and Jeff Gordon and Rod Carew. So it's interesting that they would give a major award like that. But I think our Get in the Game and Save a Life program has been chronicled by a lot of people, and it's pretty significant because we are saving lives. While all of us here are so concerned about winning football games, at the end of the day, it's ranks very low on the scale of life when you can see a little baby that's been saved by a bone marrow donation. So very humbling, appreciative of the opportunity, but it's really guys in this room that really deserve it, not me. I just stir the drink.